What up, guys? This is Cheevo Guides back here again with another achievement guide. Today we're going to be focusing on the Pedestrian. This game is published and developed by Skookum Arts. I do want to point out this is available on Xbox Game Pass, at least right now. I can imagine eventually one day they'll remove it. Just know if you haven't completed this game yet, you can easily get all of the gamer score or a platinum trophy in just about 5 minutes using the debug menu. Now, first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to two people before we dive into this. First being Irihudu R48. This is the first person that posted about the debug menu on trueachievements.com. I had actually completed this game a few weeks ago when they posted it. I even asked for permission to post a video on it, and all they said is that they wanted to make sure the original person that found it got credit, which is actually from PSN Profiles, which is Leor V. So I just want to make sure both of them get credit for figuring out the debug menu on Xbox and PS4. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get this easy gamer score. Now, to pop up the debug menu, you need to click in both sticks, that's the left stick and the right stick, and then you want to press RB. If you're playing on PlayStation, you're going to press R1. Again, click in both of the thumbsticks and press RB or R1. This is going to pop up the debug menu. I do want to foreshadow, it is very small. It's going to be in the upper left-hand corner. So in an effort to explain this a little bit easier, I'm going to zoom in on my debug menu right here. Just going to magnify that. That way you guys have a better look on what I'm changing. Now, we're really only going to be messing with the buttons within this green box right here. The first thing you want to do is make sure this top one that I'm highlighting says lobby. That is the third button down. Again, you need to make sure it says lobby. This is basically the section where we change the level that we want to play. After that, the box below it is where we're going to choose the specific checkpoint in the level. And then one section down is the last area that we're going to use, and that is to reload the game. So all we're going to be doing here is changing the levels and the checkpoints and unlocking all of the achievements by doing so. Okay, so the first one, again, you want to make sure it's on lobby. And then for the checkpoint, you want to change it to warehouse _ trans 4. Again, that's warehouse trans 4. Once you select that checkpoint, go ahead and press reload game. It's going to load up the checkpoint and it's going to unlock our first achievement or trophy. And next we're going to need to pull up the debug menu again, so click in both thumbsticks and press RB or R1 to pull up the debug menu. Again, I'm going to zoom in for you guys. This time we're going to change the lobby to the next level, which is going to be the subway. And for the next box, we want to select the checkpoint called Subway Trans 3. Again, the level is Subway and the checkpoint is Subway Trans 3. After that, reload the game. It's going to pull us in this level right here. Your achievement or trophy is not going to pop right away. You actually just need to walk through here. And then eventually your achievement or trophy is going to trigger. And at this point, we can pull up the debug menu again after it unlocks. Again, click in both thumbsticks and either press RB or R1. And this time we have to select the downtown level. For the checkpoint, we're going to choose Sewer Trans 1. Again, the level is downtown and the checkpoint is Sewer Trans 1. After that, press reload game. It's going to load us up in the level. And for this one, again, our achievement or trophy isn't going to pop right away. So simply walk into this door on the left. Keep walking until the achievement or trophy unlocks. Once it unlocks, we can pull up the debug menu again. You click in the left and right thumbstick plus RB or R1. Once the debug menu pops up, we can go ahead and select the next level, which is the university. Specifically, we want to change the checkpoint to the campus hub. Again, level is university and the checkpoint is campus hub. After that, press reload game. It's going to load us up in this specific checkpoint. And for this one, the achievement or trophy should pop right away. So after that unlocks, we can go ahead and pull up the debug menu again. Again, you hold in the left and right thumbstick at the same time and press RB or R1. Once the debug menu pops up, you're going to select the next level, which is going to be the inner city. Specifically, we want to check the checkpoint called Inner City Trans 5. Again, level is inner city and the checkpoint is Inner City Trans 5. Press reload game. It's going to send us to that specific checkpoint in which your achievement or trophy should actually pop right away. After that, pull up the debug menu once again, this time changing the level to the train station, which is the next level, and then you're going to change the checkpoint to Tower Train Station Trans 1. Again, that's Tower Train Station Trans 1. After that, press reload game. It's going to load us up in that specific checkpoint, unlocking the achievement or trophy related to that area. Just like last time, we're going to pop up the debug menu once again, and this time we're going to select the next level. which is the rooftops. Again, the next level is rooftops, and the specific checkpoint that we need is called Arc 2 Sub. Again, that's Arc 2 Sub. After you select that checkpoint, go ahead and press reload game, and it's going to send us to that specific area. Now, your achievement or trophy isn't going to pop right away. You actually have to walk up to this switch and activate it. After you activate the switch, the elevator is going to go up, and once it gets to the very top, you'll unlock your next achievement or trophy. And next, we want to pull up the debug menu once again. This time, we're going to stay on the rooftops, but we're going to change the checkpoint to Arc 3 Sub. Again, checkpoint is Arc 3 Sub. Go ahead and press reload game to load it up. And this is another one of those checkpoints where the achievement or trophy is not going to unlock right away. You actually need to jump up here, go down, and then go into the door on the left. You have to keep walking. You're going to keep going until it takes you to the next area, in which you will trigger your next achievement called Skyline Cake, worth another 100G. At this point, we can pull up the debug menu again. And then we need to go to the next area, which is the finale. For the checkpoint, we want to select main elevator. Again, that's the finale level, and then the checkpoint main elevator. After that, reload the game. It's going to launch you inside of that checkpoint, in which will unlock our next achievement worth 100 gamer score. After you unlock your next achievement or trophy, we can pull up the debug menu. This time, we're going to change the level. The level is called Apartments. And for the checkpoint, you want to select apartment. Again, level is apartments and checkpoint is called apartment. After that, you can reload the game. Now, I want to point out we're kind of going to end up in like a no-clip situation where we're floating around and not everything's loaded, but we can still complete the game. Once you load into the level, you need to walk up to this switch right here. Go ahead and interact with it. After you interact with the switch, what you need to do is walk over here and find this floppy disk. After you get the floppy disk, you need to insert the floppy disk into the computer. It should be right next to you. It should be opposite of where this switch was at. So if you're at that switch, turn around, you'll see the computer. And again, all you need to do is enter the floppy disk into the computer. After you enter the floppy disk into the computer, you're going to need to look right behind you. There's going to be an area that has a red button. You're going to need to interact with that red button. After you interact with it, it's going to put you in control, and you need to basically draw a bridge from this area down to this area so your character can make it down. After that, go ahead and take your character to the bottom. Once you get down here, you'll need to walk to the right, jump up these platforms right here, and there's actually a doorway. You just need to walk to the left, and you're going to open up that door. After you open up the door, you can press B and exit out of this area back to the first person mode. Now, once you have control of your character, turn around, walk past the computer, and just keep walking forward. Eventually, a boat will appear. Just keep walking towards that boat. Ultimately, we need to walk above that boat. After you get on top of the boat, it should trigger our final achievement or trophy worth our final 100G, giving us that full 1000G out of 1000G, or of course a platinum trophy if you're playing on PlayStation. And there we go, guys. That's our final achievement right there. As always, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all of my Patreon subscribers. We just hit 12 patrons. I'd like to give a special shout out to everybody in the biggest fan club, including TimG84, Kegger101, Kana25, GamerTagNation.com, Rockmano44, and Fabio Novato. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe.